I suppose I wanted to start by asking what the appointment means to you, just what your initial responses are and how you're feeling.
Well, it's very exciting to be coming to Chichester because I've been in Sussex for quite a long time. I know the cathedral well and I know the city a little bit, and so it's very exciting to be coming to serve such a wonderful cathedral and city.
And I know that you've worked previously in churches and communities in Hastings and sort of East Sussex, along that area. Is there a hope for you to be able to sort of foster a connection between Chichester and communities like that, if that makes any sense as a question?
Yeah, no, it does make sense. One of the peculiarities really of our diocese, it's the Diocese of Chichester, but it includes the two counties of East and West Sussex. So it's like a kind of strip across the south coast. And I think one of the difficult things about the geography of the diocese, from me being in East Sussex as I have been, is in relating to the cathedral of our diocese in Chichester. So I am hoping that one of the things that I'll be able to do is to try as far as possible with transport links and all the rest of it to make things as joined up as possible so that we are a cathedral for the whole of East and West Sussex together.
And what would that look like? Is that sort of events sort of that take place in different geographical areas? Is that events that with a sort of more open approach to people from other parts of Sussex? So just how would that manifest? Or is it too early to say? That's also fine.
No, it's a good question. I think there are a number of things. Obviously, to make the cathedral here as welcoming a space for people to make the journey for particular services and events, or perhaps to stay over for a bit. Then I think there's also the possibility for, as we do sometimes, we have sometimes had at the cathedral, for example, the choir goes out to parishes in East Sussex, or lectures that are put on at the cathedral are also rerun in venues in the east of the diocese. And I think also the other thing really is that since the pandemic, we're all now more used to connecting via electronic means, and so I think, I'm not quite sure how this will work, but I think that probably does create a bit of an opportunity for the cathedral to have to reach people across the diocese and across the two counties rather more easily than has been possible via those sort of means.
That makes total sense. And is there anything in particular you'd like to, I suppose the word is, emphasise or lead on or prioritise sort of during your tenure as Dean? Anything that you're particularly interested in promoting, I guess?
I think the cathedrals are churches, so they're places of prayer, they're spiritual places, and so people coming for that reason and coming to find inspiration, hopefully ultimately coming to find God. So that's part of it. I think cathedrals also have an educational role, and so fostering in the widest sense, things like lectures, study in its widest sense, but also concerts, exhibitions, all of those things, which I think do happen already at Chichester Cathedral. But I think to try to have the widest range of people coming in for activities that are sort of which are related to the central purpose of being a cathedral. So that's what I'd hope for. I'm not quite sure at the moment how all of that will look, but I think that's what I want to encourage.